Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Florent Thauvin, an exciting manipulator of the ball, Peter, and a real creative talent who's always likely to come up with something that little bit different, and that unpredictability makes him pretty tricky to defend against, obviously, not least because he's also a very clever runner off the ball, always looking to make a decoy move to drag defenders the wrong way.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source. Takes a shot! And it's made its way, and the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
And here's Edouard. Great vision. Now that great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Thomasson is there, and he can pick it up. Thauvin. Oh, good spread. Aguilar just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Edouard! Goal! Lens! And it's Lens who take the lead. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Lens are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more shot at goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Angers with the corner, there first. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's really well cleared. Chance! It's loose this time, surely! Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. And a chance! And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Que tout le monde accueille chaleureusement nos joueurs sur le terrain.
And we're off again.
Angers really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Shoots! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Driving. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. They've done it! Angers back on level terms. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
He's had a shot!
Le nombre de spectateurs.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Thomason. Edouard. Driving forward. Out towards the flank. He's in space and looking for options. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lens can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Changement.
And it's played it.
He rises! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Well, there's a probing ball. Aguilar. 75 minutes played. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. That looks a good ball through. So much time and space here. Cross in.
Big header!
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Lens! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Lens have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, Pete, chance, surely! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Wriggles his way through.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Thomason has shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Picked out brilliantly, and the flag has stayed down. He's played it long. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So, overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.